Suds up, Buttercup. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Good? Great. What's going on, YouTube family? Missed you guys. Seems like forever. Anyway, we're out here at the Urban Stealth location. I'm gonna tinker around with the lean-to. Oh, tripping over crap. Tinker around with the lean-to, cook up some good food, stay the night, just enjoy ourselves. Sit back, tinker around. I got 2 pieces of gear company sent me. Try out. Not the greatest with these review things, so I'm not really gonna review it. I'm just gonna use it, see what happens. But we are already here. This thing needs some loving. I plan on doing a raised bed in there, fixing it up a little bit, and just winging it as normal. Yes, for some of you who are just tuning in, you're gonna hear city noise. Urban location. Every time I come out here, I gotta say that. I feel like I'm obliged, or something, or not obliged, obligated, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's do that. Get the backpack off. I got it jam-packed with crap. Got a wild dinner idea. I'm just gonna wing it. See how that plays out. Good old stuff from the cupboard and little things from the store. Put this in the refrigerator real quick. Yeah, this thing needs some loving. It's about 2 o'clock and it's winter, so we got about 3.5 hours of daylight. First things first, I'm gonna get shelter up and going here. I brought my little poncho tarp. So I don't know how well that's gonna cover this, but we'll put it over the majority of where we're gonna sleep, so yeah. Not really too sure if these sticks are even worth trying to salvage. Raised bed's gonna put me way up here, so I'm gonna have to put it about the middle or something. Something of the sort. Feels like everything just collapsed because of those front 2 trees that I used. They're still alive, so when the wind gets super crazy around here, this wants to fall. Just a simple design, nothing crazy. For some of you who don't know, I did the sides like this because I wanted this to be my summer shelter and be able to have a wind breeze through here. Wind flow, wind breeze, whatever. On your knees, Captain. Get out of there. Yeah, that one didn't. Some of these suck. Some of these trees suck. I don't even know why I used them, to be honest. Whatever. We're just winging it. That one's down pretty low, but it should be alright just to hold the tarp for tonight. Not too worried about it. Still have this plastic here that was left over on the roof on the other shelter. It is somewhat fairly warm today, so I was thinking about going in there, but I bet you the 8-legged freaks are frolicking around in there, because I bet you the sun beating on that, it's keeping it pretty warm in there. So I'm staying out of it. Yeah, it's gonna be really close quarters. Especially with a bed in here, definitely gonna be laying pretty freaking close. Look at how small this thing was. Should have made it way bigger. Once I tear down that shelter, we're gonna have a nice big one out here. Real big one. bring up some luggage. See what happens. I mean, if we get up to here, we should be all right. Just gonna do a simple log, throw a few across. Nothing too crazy. See how that plays out. Come on now. Come on. Atta girl. Let's go hack up some trees. Most of the trees in this area are pretty much alive. It's hard to find a somewhat decent thick dead tree. So we will be cutting down some live trees. There's not much dead loggage around here. Actually, you know what? I might go check by the creek first. Yeah, let's do that before I cut down a tree. Maybe we could find some, because after the floods and everything over the past few years, maybe we'll find something real quick. Let's try that real fast. Here we go. This one's still somewhat alive, but it's split, so it might make it a little bit easier to cut. We'll see. Trees under pressure. Watch you just boom, fling me off in the woods like Hancock beating somebody. I don't know why I'm usually one hand only, but kind of. Come on. Beautiful. Woo. Skateboard. Yeah, we'll cut her about yay. Probably about 2 saw lengths, something like that. Let's do that. Perfect. Use this bad boy as a template. Something of the sort. And go for gold. What I can do this. Maybe. I don't know if that's gonna make much of a difference or not. A little bit. Magic. Sound like I heard an owl already. I found some wild chocolate covered raisins. Yum. We'll get a little stick to run across here to use as like a template. Cut that one first. Come on, little monkey. Jeez Louise. Tell this thing ain't square. Yeah, bow and eardrum. Perfect. Theoretically, you could just use your saw, by the way. I get that job without smashing you guys. Ooh, I stabbed myself in the face. Better watch your pie hole. Alright, let's take all these back to camp. See what we're working with. Hiya. Alright. I'm gonna throw them on there in place, and then any of the little pokies we'll take the hatchet to. That thing's pretty freaking soggy. See how that one lasts. It's really bent. Should have made a bow and arrow out of that one. Yeah, we'll set that one down here for now. I think about 4 more. We'll be good to go. I am gonna throw, there's a few juniper trees over here. I'm gonna cut around the bottom of the juniper trees. We'll throw some of that down as well. Extra another layer. I do have a sleep system. I heard somebody out here. The thing about the snow is it lets everyone know where you go. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna cut up a few more and yeah, go for cold. See how many of these are. Yeah. Well, they look straight. Yeah, maybe we can stuff them on there. Last one. Bingo. I like it. I like it a lot. Now we got a dry place for our buttocks. Alright, I'm gonna take the hatchet, clean this up a little bit. Juniper boughs. This is my shelter for some of you guys who haven't seen this. But the problem is this tree is live and we've been getting crazy winds and everything's just starting to crumble on this corner and everything's leaning. So I am just gonna tear this thing down and rebuild here eventually. Take a peek inside. I don't want to because the spiders are probably getting real crazy. This is it. I got bunk beds in here. I got a big old 55-gallon wood stove, little chair. You see the water piling up under there? This thing needs some loving anyway, so it's time to rebuild. But she's treated me well. Alright, aboard. there's not much really on these. Everything seems to be pretty freaking bare. To be honest, I mean, I'm not getting much out of it. If I whack that one, maybe this one over here. This one here has a bit thicker valve. Honestly, I don't know if that's even gonna be worth it. Maybe not. You know what? We're not gonna throw a juniper on here. I just don't wanna. I'm gonna have to slaughter this whole tree just for that little patch to get anything worth of value. Like I said, I do have a sleep system, so I got my Reflectix sleeping pad, sleeping bag. I think we can make that work. It would be ideal to have this on there, but I mean long term. Well, these are just too bare, and I think I'd have to travel a bit further to get some thicker ones. So scratch that. Well, let's get our roof on. I don't know how big. I can't remember how big this is. I think it's only like 6 foot by 5 foot or something like that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use to tie it down yet. Can't remember if I got a paracord or not. What this is, like I said, a poncho tarp. So, let's get this thing figured out here. Ta-da! I feel like I'm going to school on a rainy day. Yeah. That, and then you just cinch up the hole here, and then it becomes a tarp. It's got eyelets. Yeah, that thing's only like 4 foot wide. It's got a few eyelets. So we're just gonna put that right over our head. Choked. I'm gonna have to find a live tree branch and skin it pretty much, and that's what I'm gonna use for cordage. Yep. Alright, I broke off a branch that we had from one of the leftover pieces on the ground. Peeling the bark back. It's nice and damp. Boom, we got cordage, baby. Not too shabby. Peel this into what we can. Some of it's kind of stiff. Let's go ahead and cut it in half. Gotta make sure I put the button on this thing or I'll lose it. It falls out of the sheath pretty easy. I don't know why I cut it and just did that, but whatever. Not going to cinch it super tight, I just want it to hold it. Otherwise I think it would snap for the most part, but it does get a good snug fit. Alright, well it is not the biggest poncho tarp at all. I thought it was a little bit bigger, but it should be alright. Hopefully it'll keep frost off us come morning. We'll see. Nothing too fancy, just out here winging it. Whatever. Still have this from last time. It went out when we were out here overnight. Need to get this out of the way. Get ready for another fire. The sun's going down. I don't want to get caught with my pants down. Better get that done now. Ugh. Maybe. Ouch. Frozen to the floor. Whatever. We'll be alright. We'll gather up some dry grass. And I do have a little bit of fat wood. We'll throw some shavings on there. Hit her with a ferro rod or something. Let her take off. Sun's going down. I'm just going to start the fire anyway. I don't care. Usually when I'm out here, because it is urban, I usually don't start it till closer to dark, but we got about an hour left, so let's let it roll. Probably going to want to stock some of this up for tomorrow too, just in case the fire's not going in the morning. Cook our breakfast. We'll see how it plays out. Everything's be covered in frost come morning. It's still a little wet right here. What'd you do with your day? I spent it wrestling bark. See if we can get this back to camp without blowing out the old bean bag. Alright, we got our tinder and everything gathered up. Now, I got something to show you guys. My company sent me this. I didn't really know what the heck to do with it at first, but you learn as you go. Look at this thing. It's by a company named Yoller. And what it is, it's a giant friggin' windscreen for your fire. So, I didn't honestly know it was going to be this big, because what I wanted to do was maybe fold it out and do some cooking on it, but it's pretty thin material, as you can see. I'm not sure the exact price or anything. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I'm going to place this around the fire like so, or maybe if you're out catching some rays, get a nice little tan with this thing. Possibly, who knows, but it is pretty big. I think it's like 48 inches or something. Not very heavy, thin, simple design. I don't know what the heck I just did there. Guess it's not that simple if I can't figure it out. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna put it around the fire pit. Throw this thing around here like so. Sticks in the snow fairly easy. Yes, you can build a windbreak or whatnot easily and not pack this thing around, but they sent it to me and it's been sitting on the shelf for quite some time. I just didn't know exactly, ooh, there's chili, how I was going to go about it. So it seemed like the perfect time to give it a shot. Simple. Bam, bam. See how it stays up once the snow melts, though. What is it? There we go. There we go. I'm gonna bounce that all right back at me. The tarp ain't gonna catch crap, so I ain't worried about that. But see what happens. Get this pile in here. Stir it up. Get them fibers all rustled up. This is kind of damp, so we'll see how this plays out. All right. We got us a piece of fat wood here. See how this plays out. Come on, get on there. Jeez Louise. Break these. Kind of like log cabin these. I set a layer of twigs and stuff on the bottom so it's going to get good airflow. Yeah, that's what I did. Crap on there. Throw a crap ton of shavings in here. Slowly keep turning it, and you're getting a new like bevel each time to shave off. It makes it a little easier. Sorry for the background noise. Nothing I can do about that. Keep rotating it, you get a nice edge. You get a nice edge every time. Could go longer too if you want. I just find it easier to mini shimmy. Alright. Let's wing it. Just wing it. She should take now. Everything's bouncing that heat back instantly. Not too shabby. Breaks down small. That's pretty cool. Not very heavy. Maybe about a pound though. Stop honking! I'm trying to make a video here. Cool beans. All the way back here, I didn't know how much I was going to like this thing or not. But all the way back here, that thing is kicking some good heat back. I'm really enjoying that. I hope it's fairly priced. I guess we'll find out. Neat little item, not too shabby I suppose. I guess you could cook on it. Maybe. They'd probably really warp it because it's thin. I don't know. Wing it. Alright. Get a little hungry, so we are gonna, I got some eggs. I don't even know exactly what I'm gonna do. I just brought a bunch of random crap. Like I have a thing of mac and cheese, Uncle Ben's ready rice, some fire, what is it, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and a can of diced tomatoes, green peppers, celery, and onions. I have some onion, cilantro, and a half a jalapeno. I don't know either. I'm just winging it. I stopped and I grabbed 2 green peppers, And I got some chicken tenders I'm gonna slice up. I don't know exactly what the heck I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna stuff the green pepper and try to like wrap it in aluminum foil, put it in the pot, and somewhat bake it. I'm gonna try. I don't know, we're just winging it. But what I am gonna do, yeah, friole. I got eggs, like I said. I'm gonna do some deviled eggs as well. Why not? I think I'm gonna try and put some like cilantro, onion, and just wing it, make a crazy deviled egg. I don't know. I figured why not? Put these eggs in here. Let's do, it'll be 4, so that'll be 8 deviled eggs. Oh my gosh, he can count. Alright. Throw a little bit of water in here. Alright. The leftover water from that we can use. I'm gonna try to do like a little bit of mac and cheese inside there. Inside the stuffed pepper, some rice. I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it, and we're just gonna see what happens. And then maybe crunch up the flaming hot Cheetos and sprinkle that on top. And I don't know. We'll just see how it plays out. Kind of interested to see, and well, add some chicken too. I don't know. We'll see. Should be good. Should be a real humdinger. Humdinger dinner. Already pre-mixed up some mayonnaise, mustard, and a splash of pickle juice for my deviled eggs. Oh no, my pot fell over. Not cool. Man, that reflector, man, is like melting my face. Holy crap. That thing puts off some heat. I still got eyelids. Yep. Double check. Alright, so what do I do with that? There it is. The cutting board. We're just gonna start chopping crap up. Throw it all together. Wing it. Get our pepper going here. You know what, I probably shouldn't cut it like that. I should probably cut it like this. That way we can pack as much as possible in here. Oh, didn't lock my knife. Getting reckless. That should be mighty fine. I'm not going to be able to stick a crap ton of stuff in here, but I figured it was worth a shot. I had to find the smaller ones, so I didn't have a super big pot. And I got to stick another little pot on the bottom in there to keep it off the bottom. Put it on the bottom, keep it off the bottom. So that way the pepper doesn't burn inside there on the aluminum foil. Wing it. Just wing it. Some cilantro. I don't know if this is going to be overwhelming, but we'll see. It probably might be. Dog's got to shout its yapper. Need a little more kitchen space over here. I'm gonna throw these Throw this up here. Throw this over here. Have a half a jalapeno. Jalapeno business. Come on. And maybe flip it over. This might be easier. We even got a couple cloves of garlic. If I can get it off, jeez. Break it down little chunky chunks. Alright, so we stick our pepper up in there like so. And leave the top open. Bingo bango. We have a can of crap, like I was telling you. See how this plays out. Those dogs, man. They seem pretty thick. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with a base layer of Reef, or Bill Cosby's Ready Rice. Throw a little bit of that down in there. Not too much, because we're going to try to pack a crap ton of stuff in here. Let's see how this plays out. I'm going to throw some garlic, onion, and cilantro in here. A little bit more. I'm going to get some tomatoes. Splash of that. Man, we're going to have so much stuff left over. I need to cut up this chicken. Alright, we're gonna hit this chicken right down the piper. Pipe. Give it a nice slice and dicer. Chunk it up. Remember to cross-contaminate now. Hit that with a little bit of Tony's, little Tony's action on there. A little sprinkle of that, and a little dash of this original, whatever the heck it is. I don't know. It's just a mess of stuff. We're winging it, guys. This ain't Martha Stewart. Splash that up on there. Move it around a little bit. We're going to do one kind of baking it, and then I'm going to throw one in just straight aluminum foil, stick it straight on the fire. I guess. I could probably do that both. I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. I don't know. See how it plays out. Stuff the chicken in there. Stuff it as far as I can get it in there. Save that one for the next one. And figure out how to wash your fingers, yeah. Alright, I don't know why, but I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of noodles in there as well. Why not? Yeah, whatever. Sprinkle some noodles on there. A little bit of this cheese. It's just a mess. Just a mess of nonsense. But hey. Hopefully it turns out somewhat decent. I don't care, I'm gonna eat it anyway. I've eaten worse. Put the fake cheese in there. Put that on top. It's almost like we know what we're doing, but We're just floating by. Then we're gonna put a tablespoon of this nonsense. Tablespoon of butter right on top. Well, this should be interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna stick them right in the fire. I'm just gonna right in there. I don't care. See what happens. See what that's doing. This ain't even doing anything yet. This over here. Let's just wing it. Go for gold. Put it right in there. Get it all full of nonsense. Kind of want to bake it though, because there's raw chicken. Better bake it. Yep, mission abort. Better baker. Alright, so my idea, we'll just have to leave that open. Put that in there like so. Of course that ain't gonna fit, but at least if we flip it over, maybe that'll give us another layer of something like so. And we'll just throw it in there like that. And I'll put the lid on it. Sticker on in here. Get this a little bit closer. Something like that. Alright, well, you know what? Either way, it's going to cook. So I am going to do the other pepper straight on the coals and go for gold. Owie! It's a little bit hot. Sorry about the dogs. They're still going bananas. These leftover tenders, we are just going to shove on a stick. Like so. Alright, let's hope this holds. See how that plays out. Oh boy. Seems like this time I put a stick on the back of it to help hold it up. Hopefully that thing holds up. Throw a little seasonings on there. Splitsy splashy. Dash or whatever this is. It's just a dash. Bingo bango. Alright. Got the area cleaned up a little bit. Listening to the dinner sizzle. You guys ready for the long-awaited return of the Mickeys? Yeehaw! Things are about to get wild now. The video just took a turn for the worse. Here we go. I haven't had a Mickey's in quite some time. They usually give me a hangover, but what we got here? What do you guys think about this one? Some of you may remember they all have riddles on the top. What I'm getting is pinky rings. Pinky rings? Maybe. That's my guess. What do you think? Cap number 1. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe. Hope everything's going well. All that good stuff. 2020 was a crappy year. So we toast with a beer. Is the end near? Let's have no fear. Not too shabby. I hope 2021 is a better year for everybody. If we can get me up to at least 25,000 subscribers, so share all that crap, do it, push. If we can get up there to that decent number, then I'm gonna try to dive into this full time with only doing maybe little side gigs here and there, but that way I can give you guys at least a couple videos a week and just grind out content and keep everybody laughing and happy. It's what we need. We need more of that. More good times instead of all this crazy stuff. But please share my stuff. I know it's been hit and miss over the last 2020. Rough year for everybody. But gotta keep pushing, keep going, and see what happens. That's all we can do. Never gonna learn if you don't try. Also want to give a big shout out to a series called The Witcher on Netflix. It's a good show. Seriously, check it out. If you get bored and got time, hey, check it out. It's pretty gnarly. A lot of action, crazy stuff. Takes place in like the medieval times. Pretty good. Like magic and all sorts of stuff. Side note. Trying to stay busy now. Breaking down this big old log we brought over here. Sun is gone, so it is getting a little chilly. Some of you are probably thinking, oh, now you want to use a log. Yeah, because I murdered everything with my hatchet last time. It took the beating, alright, so I figured it'd be okay. Bad idea. Come on, girl. That one's full of knots. There you go. Finally. Made me earn that one. Let's see if we can get these bad boys to flip upward without freaking snapping off. Oh man, it's hot. We're dropping them in the fire. Yeah, they're gonna snap off. Well, that sucks. Oh, come on. It's gonna snap off. This one turned, I got with my finger, but it's way too freaking high. It's gonna fall off. That one's fixing to fall off. Oh, we got lucky. Hopefully it stays. Try to go this way with it. That one's a little haggard. No! Oh my gosh, it's so freaking hot. Oh, well, chicken down. Chicken down. That thing bounces some heat back. Holy mother of pearl. That is hot. I'm gonna crispify that chicken for sure. Here, genius. Let's do this. See if we can get it to stay upward. Ah, it's so hot. Just gotta use your noggin. Let's pull these deviled eggs off here. These hard boiled. I think they should be good. I mean, they've been on there forever. It just took a while to get it roaring. Man, that thing puts off some heat. I'm starting to like that backer. You don't have to build nothing, and it's pretty light, just stuff in your backpack, and it breaks down small. I don't know, not too shabby. Kind of digging it. Alright, what I am going to do, throw some snow in here. Let these eggs cool down real quick. Bingo. Take a glance at this thing, make sure that ain't too hot. It looks like it's boiling. That pepper looks pretty mushy. We'll see what happens. We're gonna pull this thing off. Ouch. Pull it off. Set it on the dry ground. See if we can burn our fingers on this one. Ooh, super squishy. That's cool. Ah. Set that one there. Let it sizzle for a minute. We'll get these eggs ready to rock. Nice and cooled off. Make sure that's level. Dirty fingers. Dirty, dirty eggs. Be alright. I think we've eaten worse. Tired of walking on eggshells. Oh, this thing's too wide to do what I want to do. A little magic spoon trick. You usually pop it up in there and twist it around and pop the shell off pretty easy. Not today. I guess we're gonna have to earn it. Well, I'm gonna get these peeled and see you in a minute. Not going as planned here. I don't know if I can do it with this one or not. This one's too thick. Too thick. Yipper. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, 45 minutes later. Jeez. That's what it seems like. Go ahead, slice our egg in half. Drop our yolk there. Put those bad boys there. Chicken's still roasting. I don't know, I just want to make sure that's done. We'll see. Find out if we're sick later. These are our liquid chickens. We're just gonna wing this. I'm just gonna, I don't know, make a concoction of nonsense. As everything else is. Alright. I'm gonna throw some of this nonsense in here. Why not? A little here, a little there. Smaller tidbits. This ought to be interesting. We got our mixture. That's about as much as I'm going to get out of that bad boy. Get this bad boy all mashed up nice like. Just eat that like a little side salad too. I don't know how this is going to taste. We're just winging it. But it does look good. Seems fancy. Like a 5-star restaurant. We're gonna call these the McGee eggs. They are McGee eggs. I claim copyright. Bingo. I like it. Tastes lovely. We're gonna top these bad boys off with a little bit of paprika. Eureka! Oh boy, that looks good. Would you just look at that magic? Oh man, that looks so good. I think our chicken's done. It is a little bit crispy. I let it go for too long, but that's alright. It is a little bit burnt, but hey, we're just winging it. Still probably gonna taste wonderful. Oh man, would you just look at that? Holy crap. That's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to eat it, but all of it anyway. I'm ready. Alright, time to take this to Pound Town. Oh, I'm so excited. Forgot our final touches though. Smash up some of these Cheetos and sprinkle it on the peppers. Why, I don't know. I just want to. Oh crap. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. Whatever. Let me at it. Let me at it. Peppers is tender. Falling apart. Looks like we wanted. Chicken in there looks done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Little bit of leftover cilantro, onion, tomato stuff. This is living. I'll try one of these deviled eggs though. We'll see how that turned out. A little crispy on that side. A whole different meaning of dark meat. Alright, it's your test. See how this thing turned out. That's pretty good. Onion, jalapeno, garlic. That's good. That's really good. A little crunchy. Alright, well, I'm not going to make you guys sit here and stare at me the whole time, so I'm going to Pound Town this. And then just sit back, relax, drink some brewskis, hang out, see what happens. And now we saw back to the old saw for the rest of our life. Chainsaw sounds really good right now. Well, I learned 2 new things today. That was a lot of food for one guy, And a pie pan fits in a gallon Ziploc baggie with a little finesse. Hey, why not? I'm not gonna let that go to waste. That was too dang good, so I might even eat that, eat it for breakfast, or just have it for leftovers tomorrow. But whew, that was mighty fine. Brew number 2. Let's see what she has to offer. Alright. Hang on, come on, focus. Focus now. Hang on, give me a second. Blocking the light, can you see it? You got it? Don't pick your nose. That's what I'm getting out of it. Don't pick your nose. Oh. Now it's time to sit back, hang out, slam a few brewskis, and see what happens. The breeze is starting to pick up though. With this shelter being the way it is, it might be a chilly night. It's supposed to be a low of 22 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll see how it plays out. It's gonna be a chilly one. It's gonna be cold. I'll probably be sleeping with my jacket on as well. I'll probably take my hoodie off, stuff it towards, or stuff my feet in my hoodie, another extra layer. But pretty much hanging out underneath the trash bag. That little thing ain't very big. It's perfect, like emergency pinch, if you need it, I guess. I mean, it's multi-purpose. Just wing it. Been eating a lot of good food lately, not even just out here. The other day I had made from scratch shrimp Alfredo, like the noodles and all that crazy fancy stuff. And then I was like, man, you keep it up, you about to get a wedding ring. And then the manager came over and said, sir, stop hitting on our chefs. No, I was kidding, that was a joke. No, nice little gal, good inspiration for me, good company and stuff. Cook me a nice meal. Oh man, I'll tell you what, it's mighty fine. Nice trying new things. I just throw all these concoctions together and just see what happens, you know. And that was mighty fine. Just winging it, you know. Don't have to follow a recipe just because it's not what somebody would think it would be. I mean, like, who stuffs mac and cheese in a freaking pepper? Not gonna lie, the noodles were a little hard because they weren't boiled first, but whatever. They're still pretty good. Yep. Now I'm gonna start becoming a chatterbox because the brewski's flowing. Start to feel a little bit, a little woozgoozled. It's only 2 beers, but it's the malt. Alright, buckle up. We're about to go for a humdinger. Alright, and the second thing, let me turn this off so I don't blind you. Had a company send me this power bank. This thing is a freaking brick. I mean, it's pretty freaking massive. I mean, it's pretty fat guy. Like, I want to say about an inch or so thick. I am not good at like these tech reviews and stuff, but it has a solar panel on it. I do not know the in-depth specs of it because it didn't say on the box or anything. It's supposed to be like splash proof or whatever. You can't submerge it or anything in water, and you're supposed to be able to set your phone on it and charge it as well. But I think it has to be like a name brand Samsung or iPhone or something, because I have a crappy Android and it doesn't pick up at all. But it's a 5 watt equals the input 5 volt equals 3 amps, output 5 volt 3 amps, battery capacity 3.7 volt, 26,800 milliamps, and solar panel is 1.9 watts. Little solar panels take forever to charge with the sun anyway, but at least if you were trapped out somewhere I mean, at least you'd have the option. But this is the first time I've taken this thing out, and it has a flashlight on it too. Turn this dang thing on. Pretty bright. You see pretty far. It's the first time playing with it. Yeah, I can see pretty dang good with this thing. That's pretty neat. It has what the heck is it? 2 USBs. Nothing too fancy. Sorry, the smoke is everywhere. Ugh, my eyeballs. But yeah, I don't know. Anything from here on out. I had this thing sitting around, and I told them I would share it. So I'll put the link in the description as well if you want to check it out. But from here on out, if I get an item, if they want me to review an item, it better be pretty freaking sweet. So, I suck at these things, and I don't know. I just suck at these things. I've had to show you. I gave them my word, so yeah. So the next item, if I get sent something, hopefully it's really cool. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say I'm not interested. So, but yeah, there's that. This thing would make it just a super sweet flashlight, if that's all you needed. I keep hearing people scream off of this over here. But there is a college behind me, so maybe they're going wild. Frat party! I have to go swim across the creek. No, I'm just kidding. But there's that. Suds time. Alright, bartender, I'll take another. Let's see what this one has on her. This one might be a good one. Oh, I got it. I got it. My brain's always thinking I'm pretty good at these. Hang on. Gotta block this light a little bit. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. That's what I got. I'm pretty sure it's right. It's a pretty schmucking fart. Yeah, it's gotta be it. You know what we should do one of these times? Is just bring a 6-pack. We'll call it 6-pack survival. We'll see how many. I mean, we could break down the bottles or break a bottle and make a knife or something like that. Do something with the caps. We could use the bottles to boil water in. Craft up a little fort or something. 6-pack survival. We'll save that one for spring though. It's a little chilly. Cheers! Just hanging out. Nothing to do now. People over there are quieted down. I almost thought they were on the train tracks. It's the hustle and bustle of all the city noises. Listening to the flames flicker. Super exciting, huh? Wow. Nature time. I can't wait to be able to get to like a vast amount of woods where there's nobody, not even a car noise. That's gonna be nice. But we make do with what we got. We wing it. We go for gold. Never gonna learn if you don't try. That's what I'm talking about. Talk to the camera like there's like my best friend standing right there. Hey man. You gotta do something or you're gonna lose your mind. Sometimes. Or just drink more. Whatever. Go to bed. Yep. Probably bust out the sleeping bag here in a little bit. It's about 9 o'clock at night. In the morning, probably whip up some food. I don't even know exactly how that's going to go. We'll just wing that like we did for dinner. And pack up camp and get out of here. We'll see. It's gonna be chilly in the morning. Chilly. Cold. I still gotta gather up a lot more firewood. I'm gonna try to keep this going through the majority of the night, so that way in the morning we can wake up, get by the fire, be warm, and just start cooking no problem. So there's that. Well, hit me again, bartender. Had to take this chair out of the mud. It was sunk all the way down. My buttocks were about in the dirt. Alright, I got this one. What do you think? Hopefully you can see that clearly. I can't really see on the camera. Butterface. Butterface. My favorite thing about this beer, I mean, it does taste pretty good. I don't know why I moved down to the Modelo's, because it was giving me a hell of a hangover. But we'll see. It's only 4 of them, so far. We still got 2 to smash. We'll see. Fire's raging. That reflector, man, we're putting that thing through the frickin' ringer. And I kind of dig it. I mean, it's not bushcrafty or anything. I mean, I brought an item out, but I had it. So I figured I'd use it. They sent it to me. I needed to do something with it. Sitting in the basement reviewing it doesn't really do it justice. So, if you don't use it, you lose it. Whatever. I mean, that thing's putting out some freaking heat. I had to take my coat off. The thing bounces back, like, nicely. Probably bring it out again. Not too shabby. And it'd be good in the hot tent, too. I think you wrap that around the stove. That might be something we'll have to try next time. See how that plays out. Until then, suds up, Buttercup. Num nums. Yeah. Old Mickey shenanigans. Got the bed all laid out. Heard somebody talking earlier. Thought they were in the woods, but they must have been on the street. Oh, really? Great story. Whatever. Yeah, probably slay this one. Might lay down, depending on how I feel after this one. Maybe crack the other 2. I don't know. We're just winging it. We're seeing how it plays out. Until then, cheers. All right. You have no idea what it's like. Oh, I'm about to take out the camera. Straggle through the woods in the middle of the night. Big old branches. Get them caught on everything. So much joy. And now we cut more wood. It's life or death. No. Well, I'm standing next to the fire trying to warm up the old buttocks. And you know the feeling when your pants get really hot and they touch the back of your leg? Probably just singed my leg here. Oh boy. See what this one has to offer. Give me a toughie. Gotta... I don't know. I kind of think I know. Not really too positive there. I'm gonna shut this light down a little bit. I think it's past me and Mickey's, but it's like a ball on the outside of the box. Open or offer me a Mickey's, or I don't know. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Ah, man, dude. Staying far from that thing, and it just keeps blasting heat this way. As soon as that thing starts, man. I like that thing. I honestly didn't even know what the heck I was gonna do with it at first. I thought hot tent. And then for some reason I didn't even think. I was thinking more twig stove. Like it was a wind block for a twig stove. A massive twig stove. But yeah, I think I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. Not too shabby. I hope it's fairly priced. I mean, it's a very simple design. But check that out when we get home. I'll put it on the screen because right now I don't know. But cheers. And another one. City's still booming. Thought I heard coyotes. I wasn't howling a little bit ago. Otherwise, nothing. Got the phone on the power bank charging. It was at 20%, and I just put it down, and we'll see how long that takes. I don't know. That's more tech review-y stuff, but whatever. Anyway. Yipper. It's getting late. Approaching midnight. So, probably take this one down. Might take the other one too, who knows. And then crawl in the old spud sack. Alright, well, there's just a mouse over here. There he goes. Ran back into the house. Oh boy. Yep, this food on the floor is gonna have to get picked up, that's for sure. No mouse in the house. The house going crazy. Well guys, I think it's time to hit the hay. I took my backpack and stuck it up under here. It was already starting to get frosty, so everything in the morning is going to be covered in frost. That's a given. Try to put my knife somewhere that's not going to get covered in frost as well, hopefully. I'll hang that above the dome piece just in case. I am going to take my hoodie off, probably tie my arms on this together, stuff my feet inside my hoodie, and climb in with my coat on as well. Got the fire somewhat stocked up, but it ain't going to go all night. There ain't no way. I'm assuming that little windscreen, I kind of like it because you can manipulate it any way where you want the heat to bounce. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. Kind of impressed with it. Oh, camera's about to die. But, alright. We're going to climb in the sack. I don't know why I took my shoe off because now I got to grab the camera. Anyway, good night. We'll see you in the morning. Night, never, never land. Well, guys. Morning. Not gonna lie, it was a rough night. Oh man, it is extremely chilly this morning. I went to bed with my feet were a little bit damp, and they're kind of chilled this morning. So I got like a chill I can't shake, kinda. Oh, I mean, it's just in my feet. It's like, oh, it's hard to explain. Really cold toes. That simple. to keep moving, wiggling my toes. The fire's still smoking a little bit. Ooh, gotta get the courage to get out of this bag now and get that fire going again. Got to. It's gonna feel really lovely, so it's definitely gonna be worth it. Sleeping pad because I blew it up with regular lung air. It's pretty much like flat. Oh man. Alright. I had to sleep worth a crap. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I just took like an hour nap. But alright. Up and at 'em. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm walking like I'm 100. It's so cold. These poles. They gather up some twigs. I do have a little bit of dry grass saved from last night, so we should be all right. Oh, baby. This thing's so cold. Oh, come on. Maybe I need to use that grass. Get that going. To help a little pick me up. I mean, it's smoking pretty good. It's gonna go either way, but a little encouragement never hurt. Yep, stuck the end in the dirt. And now I just clogged it. That's cool. Fantastic. Yep. Good old mud pie for breakfast. Woo! I need some smaller twigs. Oh, you ever get those? Oh, and it's just so cold. Oh, now my back's stiff. All right, I gotta gather some twigs and keep this thing rolling. Well, gotta warm up the old buns and legs. My friggin' everything's, all my food's frozen. I mean, I could reheat it, but my pepper's frozen. Deviled eggs frozen. Chicken's rock hard. Yeah, I don't know if my liquid chickens are frozen or not. I have to try to crack one and see what happens. I got some tortillas. Just tortillas and eggs, I guess, was what I was gonna do. Maybe some chicken. I could probably reheat this. Possibly, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just winging it. Cold. Mine's all over the place. Now that we got fire. We'll get it together shortly. The tarp saved us just enough from that little lining of frost. That thing's barely big enough just to cover us. Kind of worked out, I guess. Well, I'm gonna get. No wonder. Somehow with my feet even in my everything's soft and wet. No wonder my feet were cold. I thought my hoodie was gonna keep my bag from sweating, but I guess not. How pleasant. I'm gonna get everything packed up, ready to rock, and then we'll attempt some breakfast. I don't know if it's my eggs are completely frozen or not. We'll see. Oh, we'll give it a shot. No guarantees. I got everything pretty much packed up. Just test an egg. See what happens. My tortillas aren't frozen. Surprise, surprise. But I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna check the egg. Let's test it. See how this egg does. It doesn't seem to be. Alright, we're good on the egg. Cool beans. Let's salmonella that up. And then we'll throw some butter in here. Get this in there. Fry up like 2 tortillas. And we're just going to have like. I think this is frozen too. Yeah, this is kind of frozen. But I'm going to try to. Maybe set that by the fire for now. I have like eggs, tomato, and like a vegan breakfast or something. I don't know if vegans eat eggs or not. Whatever. Pan on there. This is going to be real nice and pleasant to get out of here. Whatever. Butter on. See what happens. Gonna be one brown tortilla. See with all the smoke. I think what I'm gonna do is get rid of this. Maybe. Smoke's just whirlwinding in my face. Looks like a churro now. Cooking in oil, feels like. Probably rinse this dang thing off, and after I throw my eggs in there, I'm gonna throw eggs, that, and a little bit of that Uncle Ben's Ready Rice. Why not? Something to snack on. What was that? 10W40? Yeah, I see what you had right there. What the heck that is? Get our eggs in here. Oh, that egg's borderline frozen. Yep, borderline frozen. You guys can see that. It's like frozen. No, it's dripping everywhere. All over the kitchen. Mom's gonna get mad. All right. A little bit of rice for some substance. Again, this is only 2 little tacos, so see how this thing goes. Doesn't want to. Where's my spoon? Yeah, that's completely frozen. And we'll just whip it up. Yeah, this mess plays out. I forgot to add a little bit of seasoning. Maybe. They're kicking up a bunch of crap in there. Well, this thing, it did warp a little bit. It's all bent out of shape, but it'll still sit flat somewhat. Not as even as it was before, but not too shabby. I kind of like this freaking thing. Get my popsicle carrying case. Food's about ready. Ready to eat and beat feet. Alright. This is ready to rumble. How hot is it? Hot enough to burn my digits? A little bit. A little bit. Well, let's give our 10W40 tacos a whirl. It almost smells, for some reason, like Vienna sausage. Some cheese and some hot sauce is what we need here. Check it out, see what it looks like. Nothing too crazy. A real humdinger of a taco. Tastes great though. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's gonna get everywhere. I think this tastes really good. Just winging it. Whatever. No. Well, not too shabby of a night. Once we got out here, put this little bed up. I would have liked to put some juniper boughs under there if it wouldn't have completely destroyed the tree. Help fill the void under me. A shelter for winter. Not great, as you can tell. I kept feeling a little breeze from here, so that's a plus. But hey, we did it. Something to do. Got out, got a little nature in us. A couple brewskis, good times. A couple good rhymes. Not too shabby. Well, cooked up way too much as usual. That was pretty freaking good. Give me that tomato. I want it. Alright, well. Eat this. Clean up a little bit. Leftover crap. Head out of here. Well, we can't forget our dinner from last night, because I'm going to take that home and re-eat that. Nothing goes away. Big old right there. All right. Goodness gracious. It's starting to get heavier. That don't feel right. I think I got fatter overnight. I can't get it off. Little T-Rex arms. Gosh darn it. Oh, there we go. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. All right, I think we're ready. Let's walk and talk. Well, another one down. Another one bites the dust. But like I was saying last night, if you guys enjoy my content, please share. If we can get up there 25,000 subs, I'm gonna keep grinding content anyway, as best as I can. But if we hit that mark, I'm just gonna dive in head first, go for gold, start giving you guys some more content, all sorts of crazy adventures, laughter. It's what we need. I make myself laugh out here doing this. I mean, I don't know, fun, great time, doing what I love, just enjoying it. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for your support, watching my goofy shenanigans. Till next time, make every day great exploring Earth. Bye-bye. Almost made it all the way to the car. Had to come all the way back. Forgot my knife. Have a great day.